we're going to look at multiplying surds in this video. So here we go, we've got root 10 times by root 6. So what we do is we split these up, root 10 into 2 times 5, like we showed on that simplification, and the root 6 is the same as root 2 times 3. And what we can do is we can write this in a different order and put the two 2's together. So I've taken those two 2's and I've put them together, because everywhere we have a pair of numbers times together we have a square, don't we? So root 2 times 2 is the same as the square root of 4, and we've got 5 times 3, so we've got the square root of 4 times the square root of 5 times 3, which is 15. We can simplify the 4 to give us just 2. We can't simplify the 5 times 3 to the 15 because we know we haven't got a pair. So this is our most simple answer we can get. Similarly, let's do root 12 times root 3. Now, if I can see that you can turn this into a perfect square and square root it. So I can see that the square root of 12 times square root of 3 is square root of 36, which just gives us 6. But if you can't see it, and some of these questions you can't see it, it's a lot simpler to just actually break it down always. So we know that 12 is 2 times 2 times 3 times by the square root of 3, and what we can see is we've got the square root of 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, and we have two pairs. We've got 2 times 2, which square rooted just gives us 2. 3 times 3 when square rooted just gives us 3, and that gives us 6. So you can see you can do it both ways. But this way, when you've got a harder question, it makes life a lot easier. So let's move on to the next one. We've got some more numbers coming into it. So we're just going to do what we've done before, just break up the 6 into root 2 times root 3. So we've got basically 3 times root 2 times root 2 times 6. So that's equal to 3 times the root 2 times 2 times, so it's not a 6 there, that should be a 3. Okay, that should be a 3. 2 times 3 is 6. So we put another 3 there. And we can see we've got 3 times the square root of 2 times 2 times by the square root of 3. So I'm taking the 2's out, and that square root of 2 times 2 is just 2. So 3 times 2 times root 3. And my answer is 6 root 3. Now let's do this one. So I'm just going to change the order. 9 times 3 times by root 2. Now I'm going to change the root 8 into the square root of 2 times 2 times 2. So 9 times 3 we've got 18, and then we've got all these square roots of 2's. And we want to see how many of them we can pair up. Well, we've got one pair there, and we have another pair here. So those will just come out to be, the square root of 2 times 2 is just 2. And the square root of 2 times 2 is just 2. So you can see how that one's come to the yellow one, and then the blue one's come to that one, which gives me 4 times 18. So 4 times 10 is 40, 4 times 8 is 32. Well, I've just made a mistake back here, I'm really sorry about that. 9 times 3 is not 18, it's 27. So the answer was 27 there. I'm just going to give myself a little bit more space. So I've got 4 times 27. I'm going to do 2 times 27, which is 54. Times by 2 again gives me 108.